In the meantime, Harvey is already forcing a lot of people into shelters, tens of thousands of them. But oftentimes they're in very, well, shall we say, cold kind of convention centers, for lack of a better term, but that's where they are. And a lot of these Red Cross centers, they're also fine, but again, they're not exactly warm and fuzzy. But thanks to my next guest, 16 people, 7 pets found safety, not in a convention center or some office or area, in the comfort of her own home. Pastor Nicole Richard joining us now via Skype, along with Cynthia Avalos, whose home was flooded in the storm. Ladies, I want to welcome both of you. Nicole, to you first. You decided to make your home a shelter. That's a pretty big commitment. What made you do it?
I don't think it was really much of a decision. It was just in the moment. You know, there's people standing outside in the rain. You have to do something.
Now, you knew that a lot of them, you know, were being taken, a lot of the evacuees, a lot of those forced out of their homes. They did have places to go. It wasn't as if the state wasn't providing opportunities, the federal government. But you made it your home for these folks. Was there anything unique to these folks and that fine lady sitting next to you?
Well, Cynthia specifically, yes, actually. She was outside with her husband, her son, and she actually had 6 dogs with her. And so her fear was that she wouldn't be able to go anywhere, or if she did go somewhere, what was she going to do? Were they going to split up her pets? Would she lose them? And so we just immediately said, of course, come home.
All right, so Cynthia, 6 dogs because your dog had puppies, right?
Yeah. But your dog had puppies? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's three grown dogs, and one of them is a mama dog for 3 puppies.
Oh,
adorable
man.
Puppies.
How are the dogs? How are the dogs holding up, Cynthia?
I don't think they know the difference. They're happy and they're comfortable.
You know,
they get lots of love.
It's amazing, Nicole. I'm looking at this and I'm just thinking, you didn't have to do this. I mean, obviously you're an animal lover besides being a people lover. But you obviously, your own house has been turned upside down. I'm sure you're happy to do that. But this could go on a while, and I'm sure you love Cynthia. I'm sure you love these other folks. But I'm sure you love the 7 pets, including these 6 dogs. But this could get taxing after a while, right?
You know, I wish I felt that maybe it would, but no. It's so easy. I just can't even explain to you. Like, we sit around the dinner table at night. We have 2-hour conversations about life and loves and babies and families, and Patsy Ray cleans my house. I mean, honestly, it's amazing.
All right, that's not too shabby. You guys, how do you decide, like, who cooks and when? Cynthia, how do you coordinate all that?
You know, we just jump in wherever it's needed with the cooking, with the cleaning. I think there's some things that I'm limited to, so I go straight for the dishes.
Oh, man.
She does.
That would be the last thing I'd pick, but go ahead, yeah.
It's great, actually. It's like, honestly, it's like a new family. It's not hard at all.
Well, I tell you, and I admire it in so many ways. But Nicole, the rest of the folks in there, you don't have to identify them by name, but who are they? I mean, in terms of, like, how were these the ones that you picked to live in your home?
Well, initially, I was driving into the gas station, and my aunt called, and she said, I have a friend of a friend of a friend who's stuck at a gas station on Telge and Jarvis, and I happened to be pulling into that exact gas station at the moment she called. And so I just jumped out of the car and started looking for a lady named Judy, and was just walking around. Does anyone know Judy? And finally someone found her, and with her was her husband Roy and her next door neighbor Patsy Ray. And so we picked those guys up, got them in the car, brought them home, and then turned around and went back to the gas station and really just started asking, do you have a place to stay tonight? What are you going to do tonight? And then some people were really hesitant. Like Cynthia was really hesitant because she didn't really want to ask to have a place for her pet. We kind of had to tell her, it's okay. It really is okay. We want you to have a place to sleep. And then a couple other families very similar. Like, we would go back probably every half an hour to the gas station and just see who was left there without a place to stay.
how are the kids getting along? I noticed there are a few kids there. How many children all in all?
So we actually had a little girl named Annabelle who was 4, and now we have my 2 nieces who's house flooded staying with us also, and they're 3 and 8. And then we have a few high schoolers, a bunch of like one of my sons in college, and then my intern was here. She had just taken on a position in Houston, and Sunday was her first day at work, so she ended up getting stuck here. She just went home yesterday. So honestly, they get along great. I mean,
that's amazing.
It's very easy. Maybe it looks like a lot of people and hard, but no, it's so fun.
Well, I'm very impressed. I know they say many hands make light work, but that's a lot of work going on in that house. But all out of love.
Feel like
I want to congratulate you both. I wish you all well, and I wish the dogs well. They look as cute as we can all get at. But hang in there, guys. It sounds a lot of love going on under that roof. Thank you again.
Yeah. We have it the easiest, I think. I mean, these guys have to work on their homes, just got in today, but here in the house, it's really comfortable.
Well, it looks it, and there's a lot of love going around in that house. Amazing. Ladies, I want to thank you both. My best to the rest of the gang and the dogs. Don't feed them table scraps. You know the drill on that.